the depths of creation, a voice full of love and care resonates, reaching out to everyone who is ready to listen. This message, infused with warmth and understanding, is meant for those who seek comfort and support in a turbulent world. Pause for a moment and listen. Allow this voice to penetrate the most intimate corners of your heart. Cast aside all distractions and worries and open yourself to words that can change your life. What you're about to hear holds far greater significance than the daily concerns and anxieties that occupy your mind. Let this voice heal the wounds that torment your soul and dispel the dark thoughts that cloud your mind. It offers serenity and peace, unattainable in the worldly hustle. Entrust your deepest feelings to it. Allow yourself to feel unconditional love and acceptance. This voice is the keeper of promises, and every one of his words is filled with profound meaning. He is ready to lift your spirit and fill each morning with joy and hope. Know that you are loved sincerely and selflessly. Feel this sacred love within you to rediscover happiness and harmony. He has never left you and will never forget you. This is an eternal truth. You are in safe hands, under his protection and care. Trust him completely, and you will find refuge in his embrace. He listens intently to every cry of the soul and every prayer. As you greet a new day, open your eyes, take a deep breath, and feel his omnipresent presence. He rejoices in every morning greeting, full of faith and trust. He is ready to listen and respond to every heartfelt petition. Prayers for family and loved ones bring him special joy, for they hold great power. Do not let trifles distract your attention from what truly matters. When life's difficulties seem insurmountable, seek comfort in him. When you feel overwhelmed and surrounded by conflict, he is your solution. Do not let anxiety and fear enslave you, for you have trusted him, knowing he will never let you down. Keep his words in your soul, hold them close to your heart, and remember the miracles he has performed for you in the past. He saved you from enemies, snatched you from the jaws of death, extended a helping hand and delivered you from danger. Even in the darkest times when all seemed lost, he appeared with his almighty power, performing miracles beyond imagination, and he is ready to perform many more miracles for you. Have faith, and he will continue to help you. He desires to protect you day and night. Do not let despair take root in your soul, for he loves you immeasurably. He wants you to find peace and eternal happiness. He sees your tears and hears your prayers for the well-being of those dear to you. You often kneel, praying for others, but rarely ask for anything for yourself. Your reverence and gratitude are valued above all else. When you come to him, focus on praise and thanksgiving for all the blessings you have received. He rejoices in your humble spirit. Even if one does not ask for it directly, blessings are bestowed that surpass the wildest expectations. It is important to maintain unwavering faith, for every promise will be fulfilled. When obstacles arise, one should not succumb to despondency, as destiny is under control. Goals will be achieved, the heart's dreams will come true, and no one can steal a blessing. Yet faith, loyalty, and sincerity play a decisive role. Every morning must begin with seeking, and upon opening one's eyes, gratitude and praise should be the first words. Negativity should not overshadow the light that illuminates each day. It is important to embrace the opportunities life provides and to develop a supernatural ability to see beyond the obvious and understand good plans. Recent events may have brought pain and confusion, but remember that no harm will befall you. You will not be disgraced. You will conquer your enemies and emerge triumphant from any threat. It is time to realize your worth, to see yourself as a beloved child of Almighty God. No one can overcome you or stand in your way. Victory has already been won over all difficulties, and you must acknowledge it, not dwelling on defeat. Mountains will be moved, and you will rise with unwavering faith. Prayers will be full of conviction and certainty of response. Resolve and strength will fill your heart, leaving no room for despondency and sorrow. Family matters can bring suffering, and sometimes moments of restoration, rest, and prayer are necessary. Silence, solitude, and communion with the spiritual calm the soul. You were not created to live in tears, sorrow, mistakes, or failures. Suffering and weeping may occur, but love remains constant. Even if it seems impossible to continue, support will always be found. Life will not be lived in defeat. Your heart is beautiful and pure, and it should not be kept in darkness. You should step into the light. Your face should shine with joy, so that people will gladly speak your name. Everyone is a reflection of love, and miracles will continue to happen, so that you understand how important you are. There is no more time for discouragement or retreat. You are like a sharp spear, cutting through winds and opening paths to a land of blessings. Spiritual understanding will expand, allowing you to realize that you are a parent of generations. Do not worry if no one notices you today, or despair from blows, even if they cause pain. Gifts and blessings should not be squandered, for everything has its purpose. Everything is under control, but attitude matters. Faith and conviction will elevate you to a higher level. You must feed on the word when you feel weak, kneel, and if it seems impossible to continue, look to the heavens. There is support there, which also resides in your heart. Divine providence already extends over you, like an invisible cloak of protection, and salvation stands at your doorstep. The rows of troubles that obscured the horizon are ready to crumble into dust, and ill wishers weaving schemes will suffer a crushing defeat. And now, the heavens ask, is your faith strong, and is your love boundless? For in response to your sincerity, the greatest miracle will be revealed, transforming your life. To calm your mental anguish and banish anxiety, 3 sacred actions must be performed. Heed these words, for they are meant to echo grace in your heart, bringing long-awaited peace. The first and most important is to wholly and completely surrender your heart to the heavens, hiding no doubts or fears. For the purpose of divine providence is to grant you eternal life, filled with happiness and prosperity. You were not created for suffering and trials, but for flourishing and blessings, for an abundance of love and care. Kneel before the heavenly throne, surrender your heart, be ready to fulfill divine will, nourish your spirit with the word of truth, and trust the heavens with your entire being. Let no doubts or difficulties trouble you, for God's word is the anchor of your faith, a source of strength to overcome any obstacle. But if you give your heart only partially or at your convenience, your faith will lose its firm foundation. Your life will be like a ship abandoned to fate, and your thoughts and feelings engulfed in chaos. You will be pursued by ups and downs, and the heavens do not desire this. The heavens call to you. Give your heart, maintain unwavering faith and devotion. Make the decision now and surrender your life to eternity. For every day lived will not be a loss, but a gain, as you will be forever connected to the divine, experiencing the incredible wonders of the universe. Everything will become more beautiful and perfect than you can imagine. Countless blessings await you, a harmonious family, and the shared overcoming of any difficulties. Grace will reach you, and ill wishers will flee. For the reward for those who follow the heavens is eternal victory, already predetermined. Your task is to give your heart, faith, and devotion. Do it today. Secondly, raise your hands to the sky if you can, or close your eyes and immerse yourself in silence to offer sincere gratitude. Make a list of your blessings, those you already have, those you anticipate, and those granted in the past. Include even seemingly insignificant things that give you strength and purpose. Express gratitude from your whole heart, even if you feel you have no reason to. Be thankful for the very ability to be grateful. This act will heal your soul, remove the veil from your eyes. The horizon will open, revealing many blessings that have already reached you, surround you, sustain your life, and give you reason to move forward and strive. They give you the strength to wake up each morning and not give up. Difficulties and struggles may be present, but if you look closely, you will see the wisdom and growth gained through each trial, and how your faith has strengthened. So offer your gratitude to the heavens. Let your voice and your sincere words be heard. Sincerely appreciate every moment of your existence, every breath of life-giving air, the warmth of your family hearth, and even those circumstances that seem far from ideal. Give thanks to fate. Soon, new horizons will open. The right paths and routes leading to your intended goal will be shown. But for now, focus on gratitude for what you have here and now. Give thanks even when your soul is filled with sorrow and when your heart rejoices with happiness. Accept with gratitude all difficulties, failures, and bitter trials, for they make you stronger. Look in the mirror and express appreciation to yourself. A grateful attitude toward life possesses incredible power. Starting today, you will begin to notice miraculous changes happening in your destiny, thanks to this simple but effective principle. Do not keep this revelation to yourself. Share it with others. Many who appear to be well off are actually experiencing inner turmoil and are on the verge of despair. They find it hard to find meaning in life. Open to them the miracle of love that lives in your heart. Share the happiness that overflows within you and the grace that divine presence can bring into their lives. When you share love, the universe will bestow upon you peace, harmony, prosperity, and blessings, freeing you from worries and debts. Your words may be met with ridicule, but the hearts of those who hear you will surely respond. They need what you have found. They need to know that they are loved and valued. Spread this message of hope and love as widely as possible. Do not doubt, the prayer whispered before sleep was heard. The tears that wet your pillow, the pleas for courage, strength, peace, and confidence to overcome life's adversities did not go unanswered. Look at yourself now, on this new day, filled with determination and energy. There is no longer room for weakness and despondency. You have the courage to face any giant who dares to block your path. Fear has given way to faith, and uncertainty to firm resolve. Just yesterday, your legs trembled at the thought of impending challenges, but today you stand unshaken, ready to conquer any peak. Rise and move forward, for an unquenchable thirst for victory has been instilled in your spirit. Trust the divine power that brought you here. Besides guidance on your life's path, you are granted strength to resist and overcome any difficulties. And even if obstacles seem insurmountable, remember that nothing is stronger than divine power. It brought you here, and will remain with you through all trials, battles, and struggles. You are more than a conqueror, thanks to love and might. Every enemy who dares to rise will be defeated. The determination and perseverance needed to overcome any conflict are already within you. Whatever your aspirations and obstacles, you will succeed in all your endeavors. A blessing will open doors and resolve all the problems that have burdened you. The hearts of people, friends, family, judges, authorities will be touched so that they act favorably and in your favor. Do not fear what others may do. As long as you trust and act honestly, no one can stand against you and your family. Always by your side until the last day. That is the promise, full of strength and hope. His word possesses healing power, capable of giving life and rebirth. Perhaps one feels unworthy of this closeness, but it is faith and humility that attract attention. The desire is to enter not only your life, but also your very heart. There, words of healing will be inscribed, and the chains binding your soul will fall away with a gentle touch. Pain, fears, and anxieties will recede, for even the heavens listen to his voice. His words are spoken with clarity, so that you may find happiness, inner peace, and confidence in the future. Time spent together is an opportunity to feel his embrace, to be assured of his reality, to feel his love and protection from all evil. This is the inheritance he longs to bestow. You only need to believe with all your heart and accept it. Strength is already prepared and waiting to be leaned upon, to be clothed in love and transformed by his healing touch. Now you can rise and move forward, armed with this strength. No difficulty can overcome you. You are not weak, you are strong, for you possess love and unwavering faith. For those who believe, nothing is impossible. Love is always near, and everything will be well. You simply need to trust, for the time is perfect. As he prepares to bless, he arranges circumstances so that these blessings come effortlessly. He grants patience and peace to be used wisely. It is important not to react impulsively, yielding to emotions, and not to make important decisions without counsel. He does not want you to fall into a trap or get entangled in misunderstandings. You should not make deals with false friends. This message confirms his readiness to help. You just need a little patience. You should avoid accumulating debts, for there have been enough already. You do not need to burden your future. Soon, your life will be illuminated, and you will know grace and kindness. He will break chains and bonds, allowing you to live a free life, independent of others. Together, a new path will be forged. This is a secret shared only between the two of you for a time. Plans and projects must be held close to your heart. Do not reveal your intentions, for there are many envious and indiscreet people around. They will mock, as before, and try to dissuade you, listing past failures. But that era is over. Your heart has been transformed, and now you depend on him. You will prosper in everything you undertake, and you will be blessed. Doors will open, and the difficulties that have burdened your soul will be resolved. Chains and bonds will fall, granting peace and prosperity without the burden of anxiety or debt. Do not be swayed by the actions of others. As long as you trust him and act honestly, no one can stand against you or your family. He is with you every day until the end. His word is enough to heal. The supernatural power flowing from his words is enough to give life and revive. And now it is at your disposal. You should not move forward, bogged down in thoughts of past pain. You should not continue to believe that you deserve the terrible consequences left by your transgressions. You live in a world full of sorrow, but it is a world that has already known victory. For you are a child of Almighty God, who has promised this to you. You must trust and believe in Him every step of the way. And then, in this world full of sorrows, victory will surely be found. It is seen how you spend hours in tears, sometimes without even knowing the reason. But the reason for this suffering lies in a deep longing to return to God. Your heart yearns for Him, your spirit craves Him, and your whole being realizes that by moving away from Him, nothing significant can be achieved. It seems that life is slipping through your fingers, and the long-awaited peace and happiness are still not found. Loved ones seem to drift away with each passing day. But pay attention, for God is near. He is the source from which streams of blessings flow. He quenches the thirst of life and soul, taking away all sorrow. Drink this water, wash away all dark thoughts, and your thirst will not return. It is promised that faith will bear fruit. His word is enough. Today, God heals. You have opened the door to Him, and He has entered your home. He will stay here, blessing and protecting your family, and He will bless you even more than you can imagine. Today, there is a hint of sadness. Your face looks downcast, and it is understood that you need strength to continue your journey with enthusiasm. You need to come with confidence. There is no need to spend your days without motivation or hope. For He is the Father, and He is not in a distant place where His love is unreachable. He is here, nearby, where He has always been, though it is sometimes forgotten. Reach out to Him and rise. He offers to walk the paths of your thoughts and asks, "What are you afraid of? Why do you no longer want to live? Why do you seek to reject your destiny?" Indeed, the world can be cruel. In childhood, your eyes burned with curiosity and hope for the best. A pure smile was given to those you called friends. But lies and betrayals eventually destroyed hope, extinguished laughter, and shattered the desire to live. Love faded, and you stopped trusting and believing in God. But believe Him now. He understands and knows as well as He knows the heavens. Just as He calls each star by name, He knows every burden in life, every wound, even the smallest pain. We speak the same language, and He knows exactly what will bring comfort. Reach out to Him, and as we walk, He will tell you about a place where you are deeply loved, where you wear royal robes, where your name is known, valued, and admired. In this place, a loving gaze rests on you every minute of your life, day and night. Like a hungry little bird, your soul is nourished there. There, you are who you truly are, a child of the Almighty, created in the image and likeness of the Creator of the universe. Do not forget, even if you stumble in the most beautiful place in the entire universe, everyone has their own place, meant only for them, and from there, no one can ever remove them. That place is deep in the heart of God, where you are protected. Child, the opportunity is open for you to approach me every morning, even when doubts about your worthiness overwhelm you. Do not let lies take hold of your mind. I paid for your life with precious blood, capable of washing away all shadows of the past. Remember, no one and nothing can snatch you from my embrace or separate you from my love. You will forever remain in my eyes the same beloved child. Your struggle continues, and in that, victory is already inherent. The fact that you stand is a testament to your faith in my promises, which fill you with divine power that knows no defeat. Engrave these words in your heart and resist the relentless attacks of the enemy, who seeks to strip you of hope. He will not succeed, for you belong to me. My mighty hand will protect you, and my shining sword will deflect all blows. Your victory is hidden in my word. Look at yourself in the mirror of my promises and realize how highly I value you. The fiercest battle unfolds within you, against your own emotions which, succumbing to confusion, distort the perception of reality and lead to downfall. Do not let feelings control you. Do not succumb to a sense of defeat because of the problems that stand before you. Do not let fear take hold of you because of bad news or negative situations. For I always keep your life under control. I turn everything for the good of those I love, and you are one of the chosen ones. I have washed you with my blood, filled you with my spirit, and granted you the power to be a conqueror in all things. Hold on to me with all your heart. Seek refuge in my love, and even your mistakes will turn out for your good. Suffering has come to an end. Your family will be safe, and you will see the dreams you cherish begin to come true. Weariness may set in when the darkness of problems obscures your eyes and the path becomes indistinguishable. It may seem that you are defeated, but you are not. I lead you by the hand, even in the darkness. Do not be afraid, my child, for your Father, who loves you, will never leave you. Say that you believe in me and feel safe in my embrace. I am the only holy and supernatural remedy for all your ailments. I am your God, your healer, the one who opens doors and clears the way. I am your provider, your protector, and in my hands are your life and future. You and your family are covered by my love, and you feel my presence in a real and powerful way. You came to me with a humble and grateful heart, ready to listen. Receive these words and cherish them. Let them fill your mind and drive out all the worries that caused you suffering. Go with confidence, and even if you do not see me with your eyes, you can feel me, believe in me, and trust in the miracles I will perform in your life and the lives of your family. Take the hand of the one who is ready to patiently and gently guide you along the paths of love, where his will is law. Just as storms subside and seas calm at his voice, you will walk under the shadow of protection, where peace and security are so great that nighttime fears will lose their power. Do not let the hustle and confusion of this world lead you astray from the true path. Hold his hand tighter without being distracted by anything else. Every day is a priceless opportunity to continue the struggle, leaving behind past problems, failures, disappointments, and grievances. Do not carry a burden that prevents the renewal of your mind. Start small, with your words. Do not harm yourself with what you say. Do not sow seeds of defeat on your land. Meaningless words can destroy innocent lives, exhaust families, and plunge many into the abyss of despair. Let wise sayings, words that bring growth and creation, flow from your lips. Do not let the tempter convince you that you are incapable of change, that your future is predetermined by defeats and sorrows, and your destiny by oblivion and despair. Remember that with him, nothing is impossible. Hold on to this truth. No matter what happens, do not forget that your life, your future, your character, your financial situation, your family relationships, however complicated they may seem, he can change. And if you ask him, he is ready to begin this transformation today. He does not promise it will be easy, but he assures his help, support, and strength. He loves you and desires all good for you. He wants and can perform the miracle you need. Trust him, believe in him. Bearing the cross had its purpose. The suffering, that cruel pain he had to endure, was caused by the knowledge that one day you would come into being and go through the thorns of humiliation and ridicule. You have endured much suffering at the hands of people, but today he is ready to cast out all sorrow and disappointment from your heart. He has already suffered, giving his life and resurrecting for you, so that you may have abundant, free, and happy life. But receive his word so that your mind may be transformed, and a river of pure thoughts may flow where chaos once reigned. Where there was grief, joy will reign. Where there was depression, an irresistible desire to live, love, and forgive yourself will arise. He has long forgotten your transgressions. Give him your heart, his child, and set your gaze on his ways. You are to continue the struggle and sow in this world, where you are but a sojourner, but his blessing is your destiny. He desires that your feet follow the paths of his love. He asks you again, and this time with particular insistence, to give him your heart today, and he will fill you with joy, dispel the sadness that darkens your face, and grant you the strength to overcome all that has haunted you since childhood. You know what is being referred to. You know this pain. He loved you as you are, but he chose you to triumph, to lead others on the path to their destiny, so that many might see his will fulfilled in a simple heart like yours. To accept such spiritual enrichment may not be easy, for what is offered is something far greater than mere material possessions. Acceptance must be humble, and the heart filled with courage, for changes are coming that will affect all areas of life. This is life itself, offering a chance to transform beyond recognition, so that those around you will marvel at the resilience, strength, and happiness emanating from you. The invitation is open, and surrendering your heart signifies the beginning of a powerful transformation that will touch not only you, but also your family, surrounding them with harmony, peace, and blessings. Even in a raging storm, victory will be granted. Love is felt in every moment, filling the heart with joy and dispelling sorrow. The burden lifts from your shoulders, a lightness appears in every step, and newfound strength to move forward, not giving up at the threshold of triumph. Even when storms rage and winds shake, protection and safeguard are assured. He knows the pain of betrayal and hatred, love unto death and the surrender of the heart, even when faced with neglect. His understanding and compassion are deep, and it is important to know that your worth is not diminished by tears and sadness. No one will judge you for moments of weakness, but help will be provided in times of danger. Thoughts of death and defeat must be banished. When danger approaches, darkness dissipates, and the path becomes sure. Joy is renewed, faith is strengthened, promises of trust are inscribed in your heart, granting a new vision and aspiration based on his word. Do not waste time on those who try to discourage you, for they will not accept your opinion and will only mock. You do not need those who pull you back, for your path leads to victory, while their path leads to defeat. They have already made their choice. If loneliness overwhelms you and you need support, there is always a pillar to lean on. But you must trust and be patient, for the right person will appear soon. Everyone is important, and care, protection, and love are always near. Victory is not far off. Help always comes at the right time, at the most needed moment. Heavy burdens and anxieties about the future tear you apart from within, so it is important to surrender everything you carry on your back with pain. A life of anxiety is not the life intended for you. You must not look down or be distracted by worries and thoughts. The Creator of nights declares his readiness to perform the promised miracle and open new horizons, emphasizing the constancy of his presence and the truthfulness of his words. He sees sleepless nights filled with anxious thoughts about things that are already under his control. In moments of anxiety, you should resist. When worry tries to take over your consciousness, you must declare aloud that you are not afraid, that you trust your best friend, God and Lord. Seeing this, fear will retreat, freeing your soul and allowing you to enjoy peace, a full life, and happiness. Amidst difficulties, the Creator promises to remind you of his support, to provide strength to resist any attacks. It is important to express your faith and obedience, to be filled with his promises, and to believe in difficult moments. Do not give up after so much effort. Today's appeal is filled with faith, courage, and strength to learn to wait. Even when it seems that strength is running out, you must remain calm, speak to your heart, reminding it that there is no reason to fear, for control over your life, dreams, and destiny is in the hands of a loving Father. Worldly winds try to make you forget moments of help, but he commands these winds and storms to cease. His love is boundless. He will never fail or be late, always ready to reach out and save. The question addressed to your heart: who loves more than he? The Creator sees all your difficulties, efforts, and despair, reminding you of the bravery shown throughout your life. You should remember situations that seemed insurmountable, but were successfully overcome. Since you surrendered control of your life into his hands, not a single battle has been lost. Therefore, you must calm your heart and continue to trust. He understands how difficult it is to remain calm and faithful when everything goes wrong, and conflicts knock at your door, seeking to engulf you completely. In such moments, you should close your ears to the voices of the enemy, not accept the threats of fear and uncertainty, and continue to walk and believe his promises. Even before you were born, he prepared something great for a life filled with his love. He will never abandon a defenseless child, caring for every detail, every second, always present. Do not let sadness occupy much space. Fill your heart with joy and continue to walk with faith, because victory is certain, and what he has prepared surpasses all expectations. His love is boundless. Amen.